like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
Hello, I'm Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to review something that I don't typically review on my channel because it's the first time I've ever tried them, and I'm impressed enough to feel I think that I should do a review video. As you can see, there is Drago and Avalana in my background. She's trying to teach him to play. He likes her, but he's autistic, so he's not very used to play. But as you can see, he's trying to give her form of attention a chance. It's cute and sweet. Is that your friend, buddy? She your friend? Do you like her? Aww. She playing with you, bud? That's cute. But anyway, so, I mean, we've all had Skittles, right? I mean, I can't imagine anybody not having had Skittles before. Well, I've never had these Skittles before. These are Skittles Gummies. And, oh my god. I love gummies. I love Skittles. But these have mixed the flavor of Skittles with the texture of gummies. I crap you not. Literally the same exact flavor, the same strength and boldness and intense fruity flavors of the Skittles that we all know and love, in the form of gummies. Now, I've eaten most of the bag by now. I've been eating like one flavor a night. So there's only 2 flavors left. But the 2 flavors that I have left are melon berry and berry punch. So they look kind of like Skittles, but like gummies. Some of them are a little bit deformed, but, you know, sometimes that happens with gummies. But the flavors that come in the bag are berry punch, melon berry, strawberry, wild cherry, and blue raspberry. It doesn't say blue raspberry, but the raspberry is blue, as you can see. So there's the raspberry, there's melon, and there's, I think that one's strawberry, that one's cherry, and that one is berry. And like I said, they are just amazing. Like, these might be my new favorite gummies, and I'm kind of like, I love gummies in general, but my favorite gummies tend to be the ones that are sour. So my absolute all-time favorite are sour bright crawlers. But these are so darn good. I don't know. They may be tied with bright crawlers. So, I mean, they're not sour at all. They're just, the flavor is so intensely bold. Just like the candy. only instead of a hard candy, it's just gummies. So for people who have hard time chewing the hard candies, which I don't see why they would, because they squish pretty easily, or just prefer gummies, I would definitely recommend giving these a try. They are really, really good. Like, I have an obsession with gummies. So, yeah, I will definitely be buying these again. They are definitely worth the money. I don't think I paid that much for them either. I got them, on Walmart.com because, we decided not to go to the store, to get my groceries because it's kind of a hassle for him. Because when I get my food stamps, he gets paid that day also, but sometimes it's not until like really late. And then, he takes me to the store and then he's got to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait to be able to get done his stuff. So, not only does he actually have to go back home to, order his supplies, but he's got to come back into town again to purchase other things, with what's left of his money after, he, gets his supplies and pays off things that he needs to pay and whatnot. But on top of it, when I get my food stamps, I noticed that everything in when I buy off of the Walmart app is cheaper, not only at Walmart versus Meijer, but it's cheaper on the app than it is in store. So, even though it's being dropped off directly from the store, it's cheaper to buy it on the app and just have it dropped off. And because I have Walmart Plus, I get it dropped off for free. So, awesome. But unfortunately, if you don't get so many items, this is the part that sucks. If you don't get so many items at once, then you get charged an extra fee for delivery, or I don't know, it's like a $35 amount that you have to have in your cart or you'll be charged extra for it. So, like, you want to do most of like the big bulk of the shopping with that and not just like, last minute items. Unfortunately, they don't take OTC, so that kind of sucks. They take your cards, they take well, they don't take cash because it's an app, but they take your cards, they take EBT, but they don't take OTC. Unfortunately, they used to, but they don't anymore. I don't know why they stopped taking it, but it sucks because then we could do our OTC shopping on the first on there too, but unfortunately they don't take it. So, but at least they take EBT. So, get my food stamps and we just have me get my food dropped off, and then we figure things out for spending time together after that. Maybe I might have stuff that I couldn't get there that I have to pick up at Meijer. Like there's certain things that you can't get at Walmart that you have to get at Meijer. But like I said, these are awesome. They're awesome, and they are definitely worth a review. They're really, really, really good. Now, I don't know what's happening with the government shutdown. Nobody really knows. Excuse me. As far as I know, nobody's getting food stamps next month, but nobody knows for sure. We might still get them, but nobody knows. But hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, then I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna all survive. Everybody that's on disability that absolutely needs food stamps to survive. Um, I'm gonna have to be very sparing on what I eat and what I drink, and probably damn near almost starve myself for the next month or however long it lasts. Just trying to make it through. And yeah, food pantries are great, but they don't supply you with everything you need to make the meals that they give you. They don't give you enough meat. They give you like one thing for a meal. Um, when you come in, like if you come in one person, you get one box of mac and cheese, one packet of cheesy tuna, which is basically like off-brand hamburger helper. And they don't give you everything you need to make it. Like they don't give you butter. You can't make those things without butter, or else it just tastes horrible. And I mean, when you've been eating it like every month, like almost nonstop, um, you do get kind of sick of it, but it's food. So, I mean, it is really hard to survive only on food pantries. If the shutdown does make it so we can't get food stamps next month. But, you know, there's not much we can do about it, but hope that it gets fixed and hope that it doesn't happen and do our best to make it through. Excuse me. I've been having the burps all day today. It's weird. But, you know, it's all we can do. Just do our best to make it through and, try to make sure we don't eat our entire supply of food too quickly, and just do our best. And it's gonna suck because next month is my birthday. Yep. Yep. Next month is my birthday, and they might shut off food stamps. That sucks. But it is what it is. I'm still probably gonna do my haul because I'm sure you guys have been waiting for all year. You guys know that I try to do a big haul around my birthday. But between the government shutdown and my power bill, which is another thing that I was going to mention to you guys, but I didn't because I thought it was going to be fixed, and I'm having problems getting it fixed. So, Consumers is doing that thing again where they overcharge people on purpose a couple of months before winter comes to scare them into paying it anyway. Just going out and getting it paid. Unfortunately, it isn't like $1,000 for the entire bill and then it's over. What they're doing to me this year is and my income is like $600 a month. So it's far above my income, my full income. So, if I were to not pay my rent and my phone, I still wouldn't have enough to pay it. And then I would have my phone shut off and be homeless. So, yeah. You can go to get help from DHS and the Salvation Army and churches, but they only do it once. They don't do it month after month after month after month after month. They do it once. So, therein lies my problem. This isn't a one-time they're overcharging me bill. This is they changed my entire every month bill to over $1,000. And they will not fix it. I mean, I get it if they were to demand that much once, but they're trying to do it for every month for the next year. knowing that I don't make that much money. So, yeah. Um, I've been trying to sign up for the care program to get it fixed, but there is some kind of glitch with their website where even though I've been waking up every morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, um, which for me is unbearably early. I get sick if I wake up at 9 to every day. Um, and I've been waking up that early every day for the last 2.5 weeks now. So to try to get this application filled out, but there's a glitch on their website where the minute that the application time opens, and it's first come first serve, so um if you don't get into it fast enough, you're screwed for the whole day. So I click on it the minute the application time opens, and I get an error message. I click on it again, error message. Go back, click on it again, error message. Click on it again, error message. There is a glitch on the site. I don't know if it's my phone or if it's my internet or if it's the site itself, but there is some kind of glitch that is preventing me from filling out the application. And then after so many times of repeatedly going back and only getting the error message, then only like anywhere between 6 to 8 minutes later, it tells me that they're full for the day. They're not taking any more applications for the whole day. So, yeah, I'm kind of scared that my power is going to be shut off. Because what the hell, right? And they do this shit on purpose. They've done it for years to anyone that's low income and disabled and on low income programs to try to keep their power on. That's actually how they track who to pull this crap with, is who's on those programs that needs the help. So they have done this to me every year for the last, I think, somewhere around 10, 15 years. They've been pulling this crap with me. Every year, overcharging me just before winter, so that I have to go to a church and go to to DHS and go to the Salvation Army to beg them for help to pay my bill every year. So they know what they're doing. They're doing it on purpose, and I think the reason they're doing it is to force people to get into the care program, so that they can just have this big payoff every year. And they know they can get away with it because they know that all the agencies are going to try to tell you that you're imagining things and that you must have created this giant bill, which isn't physically possible because, one, I have no heat. Two, I barely have any power. Most of my house has no power. And this bill supposedly was incurred last winter, which, one, like I said, I have no heat. So how did this bill be so big to have a $3,000 bill for the total for winter, when I was using less power in the winter than I was during the summer, because I was running fans and an AC all summer trying to cool my house down. That's why you guys couldn't hear my videos all summer, because I had fans on my table. So how is it higher in the winter than in the summer when I used more power in the summer than I did in the winter? And then I tried to explain this to them. And then on top of it, they couldn't come up with an explanation. They just said, well, that's how much you used. Okay. You're stuttering because you know you got caught, but you can't come up with an explanation? Sounds sketchy to me. But then on top of it, They don't renew your amount every year. They renew your amount every 6 months. So they renewed my amount last spring. They did not adjust it any higher. In fact, they adjusted it to be less than it was for the winter. So clearly they're lying, because if my bill was high in the winter, instead of going down in the spring, it would have went up in the spring. Right? Why would it go down if I was using more energy all winter long? So, I mean, I can't prove this because I can't find my former bills. I'm pretty sure the cats did something to them and I had to throw them out. But if I had my paper bills as proof, I could prove it. But I mean, I know there's other people that have been through this with them. I'm not the only one. They do it to everybody. Everybody that's poor, everybody that they know is in need. They do this every year just before winter, just to screw with us, because they know that we will have no choice but to go and get help. But yeah, it's either I can get the help, get into the care program and get the help, or no matter what I do, no matter who I go to for help, no matter how much I try to pay on it, my power is going to get shut off. So it really doesn't matter if I spend the money for my birthday haul or not, because either way, the only way that my power is going to stay on is if I get into the care program. So yeah, they're already ruining my birthday. Why let myself ruin it more by spending money on it I don't have that isn't going to help any, because they'll just shut it off anyway. Yeah, wouldn't help me any. It would just screw me out of my birthday. So yeah, I'll probably still do my birthday haul. And I'll just be very, very frugal with my food as much as I can. The cats will be fine because their food is paid for by OTC. They don't have to worry about their food not being paid for. So, you know, it's just me that's gotta, be a little bit more careful about what I eat, which I can do. I mean, I was preparing for winter anyway, but now I guess it turns out I was unknowingly preparing for November. But anyway, again, these are awesome. Skittles gummies. Highly recommend. And if no one has told you today, you are needed, you are appreciated, you are loved, and you are enough. And don't let anybody tell you any different or make you feel any different, because it's true. And if you are struggling, or you're having a bad day, or a bad week, or a bad month, or even a bad year, just remember that after every storm, there is always sunshine. I'd say a rainbow, but that'd sound even more corny. But yeah, it's true. Just gotta look for the good things in every day, even when it's horrible and like we may not have food for the next month. So please, if you are on EBT, please be frugal, because we don't know. We don't know if we're gonna have food stamps for the next month. So please ration your food. Okay? And pantries. If you're not already going to pantries and you have way to get to pantries, please go to pantries. Please. You need food. If you have kids, your kids need food. We all need food. I mean, but we're going to have to ration. um, until we know for sure what's going on. Better safe than sorry, you know. Just just do your best to make it through. Um, and I mean, I'm kind of gaining a little bit of winter weight. So I could ration. My intent of winter weight was so that I didn't freeze to death this winter, but I mean, you know. Hi, Evelana. But yeah, um I would I would prefer to keep the winter weight on until spring, but you know, I think having food left over in case there isn't any food coming is a better plan than scarfing all the food down in the house and then not having any food later. Yeah, rationing is better than no food at all. Just eating it all and then ending up with nothing. Because you don't want to know what that feeling feels like when you're out of food and you are so hungry that your stomach is eating itself and you feel like you're losing your mind because you desperately need food. I have been there. It's not a good feeling and it's not good for you physically or mentally. So don't do that. Just ration your food. If you have kids, um, ration the adults' food. I mean, don't starve yourselves. Um, please don't starve yourselves. But, you know, a little bit less than usual and just kind of try to make food last a little bit longer. So, you know, do your best. All right? That's all you can do is just do your best to just try to make your food last a little bit longer until we know what's going on. If it turns out that we don't lose our food stamps, cool. I know that if we find that out for sure before my birthday, I'm gonna have a birthday food binge. Just because. You know, just because. So, I don't know about you guys, but and I'm sorry my shoulders are pointy. I dried this sweater on a hanger, so yeah. It looks weird. Whatever. But yeah. Just try to make your food last and if I find out anything, I will give you guys updates. I'll do, I mean, that's not what I do on this channel, but I mean, what kind of what kind of asshole would I be if I didn't update you guys if I found something out and about something this important that I'm pretty sure the whole world should know. Um so I mean I live in Michigan and I don't know what if it'll be the same for Michigan as it'll be everywhere else around the country. But for those of us in Michigan, if you're watching from Michigan, um, what I find out will be for at least Michigan, if not other places in the U.S. But I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. Tell you guys what I know when I know it. Um, if you guys find stuff out before me, then good. Feel free to put it in the comments because we can all use the help to know what's going on, and we I mean the more we know, the better we can prepare, right? So as it stands, as far as I know, as it stands, we are not getting food next month. I'm told this by my boyfriend who's been doing the research. The EBT app says that we may be getting it late, but according to his research, we're not getting it late. We're probably going to be shut off. He thinks it's possible that um, that Michigan might, out of pocket, donate to like the state of Michigan might donate to EBT to help us out. I'm not sure about that. He said also It's a possibility that Trump might transfer funds, shift things around to put money into EBT, but nobody knows anything yet. And this is all happening um, because the Democrats are refusing to push forward for EBT. Um, so, I mean, don't go to your Democrat neighbor and be like, hey, you asshole. No, don't do that, okay? All right? Don't do that. It's not no one person's fault, okay? Don't blame people that are not at fault. Um, there's really nothing we can do about it than just wait and hope. Um, you know, and just try to prepare by rationing our food. If you haven't gotten your food stamps for the month yet, or you just got them, like, buy stuff in bulk that will last. Don't buy veggies or any perishables. Um, Buy stuff that you can put on your shelf and it'll last a month or more, because we don't know what's going to happen. And perishables go fast. So, yeah. We don't want your food going bad before you can eat it because you're trying to save it. So buy non-perishables. Lots and lots and lots of non-perishables. Um, if you haven't gotten your food stamps yet. My dumbass, before I knew about all of this, I mean, I did buy a shit ton of soup, and some, beef stew, some cans of beef stew. Um, but I also spent most of my food stamps on Thanksgiving. Yep. But at least I bought a bunch of soup and beef stew. So, I mean, at least I have that. So, just do your best to buy stuff that's canned or freezer food, and just do your best to write it out and ration as much as you can. It's going to be tough. At least canned foods are like a few cents, you know? They're fairly cheap. Um, so that's good at least. And those bag soups, like, that can feed a whole family for a day or two. Like, you put a little frozen chicken in it and a little bit of canned veggies, and you've got a nice hearty meal right there. Um, for like multiple people. I mean, one of those bags of soups can last me like almost a full week. So, do what you can. But just try to ration, try to, if you haven't bought food yet, try to buy things that will last a little bit longer. And just pray with me. Hope and pray with me and do your best to get through. Um, we'll get through it together. We'll figure it out. Um, it is what it is. Can't control the government, right? We really can't. We can just do our best to get through it. Um, but anyway, I hope you guys liked my review, and I hope I didn't scare the crap out of you guys with the EBT thing. But I hope that it's gonna help you be aware of the situation and prepare for it. God, I hate my neighbors. This is why I can't stand my neighbors. Every day, all day long, nonstop. It never ends. But anyway, so hopefully now that you guys know about the situation, hopefully you can prepare and ration your food until we know for sure that it isn't being shut off. Cross our fingers, and pray and hope to God our food stamps do not get shut off. Have an absolutely beautiful day or night. Currently it's nighttime as I am filming right here. I'm sorry about my ceiling, it's still gross. My whole house is still gross. What can you do? But if you're watching in the morning or during the day tomorrow, hope you guys have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and have an absolutely beautiful day. Bye bye.